Thank you very much for joining in. Today we are going to do a few things, but before that, let me introduce the idea of the day. This month, that is, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Joshi. This month is going to be the personality month, right? And in this month, we are going to work on two things. They are A, determiners, and B, personality. The month of April and May are personality months, not because May is Shubham sir's and my birthdays. Actually, it falls on the same day coincidentally. I don't know how this happened, right? But it happens on the same day. So we are going to deal with two things this month. They are determiners, that is articles, prepositions, these things and a few other things related to that, the demonstratives, and definitely and obviously personality, right? So the first thing that we are going to deal with today is something which is called articles. We have already done articles in many of the classes, but right now what you are going to see is something like this. I guess my screen is visible to all of you. Great. Absolutely. Bharat, I hope you're not looking into your mobile phone. Oh, today you have to look at your mobile phone, right? Because you have no other option. Say no to articles, right? Say no to articles. I'm going to start with, these are, so to speak, not very interesting topics. But I try to make this interesting by adding up these colors, these graphics, these kind of things, so that it becomes interesting. But having said that, let us understand that usage of articles and where to not use articles are equally important. For example, I have already shown you this particular thing, right? Say, I'll just show you. This particular slideshow has already been described to you, right? This one I have explained many a times, like the usage of articles to different classes, the definite article, the indefinite article. Can you please shut the door, Raju? All the doors. So important, right? This I will do it with you all over again until and unless it gets inside your brain. So what are the uses of a and? We have done this time and again. But equally important is the fact where not to use articles. That is what we are trying to understand today, where articles will not be used. We already know a and an are indefinite articles. We use it with something that is not particular, कोई विशेष व्यक्ति या वस्तु ना हो. And then comes definite article, which is the, which we use with a particular person or thing, right? So that is where the difference occurs. We have already done how to use it. Good evening, everybody. We have already done how to use it, and today we are going to do this particular thing in a different way, in the sense that we need to know where articles are not used, right? There must be cases where articles are not used. लेकिन क्या होता है, we don't get to understand that, and that is the thing. Our grammar books tell us where to use articles, but it is important to know where not to use articles, right? For example, before generalization with plural and uncountable nouns, right, we cannot but love flowers, not the flowers. Generalization, general flowers बहुत सारे होते हैं दुनिया में. So जब हम general flowers का बात कर रहे हैं, तब we should not say the flowers, right? I love flowers. I love the look of flowers. There are different flowers in my garden. But जब आप particularize करते हैं, the red flower in my garden, that is different. But generally, when we talk about flowers, we should not use any article. a, an or the. Uncountable noun before that, right? I can smell smoke here. जब हम generalize करते हैं, साधारण तरीके से बात करते हैं. But when you are talking about the smoke that is coming out of Mr. Peter's chimney, that is different. वो विशेष धुआं का बात हो रहा है. But when you are talking about any smoke, then you should not use any article. जैसे कि लास्ट लाइन में आप पाएंगे, but we use the when we talk about specific things or people, right? The flowers that you brought me, वो फूल जो तुम मेरे लिए लाए थे, then we have to use the. But generally when we are talking about flowers, I love flowers, not the flowers, right? When we are talking about generalizations, I would request you to, as we move through, take screenshots so that this becomes easier for you. This is the first slide, so this will be the first screenshot. I'll give you time so that you can take a screenshot. I guess you have, right? So generalizations, before generalizations with plural or uncountable nouns, we should not use any article, right? देखो यहाँ पे flowers है, so that is plural, right? The second one, before proper nouns, definitely no article is used, right? Delhi is the capital of India. It is not the Delhi, the India. The Peter is swimming. No. Before proper nouns, articles are not used, right? But when an article is used before a proper noun, it becomes a common noun. He thinks he is a Newton. Not in that way, right? A Newton cannot be a Milton. मतलब कोई एक scientist एक कवि नहीं बन सकता. Newton was a scientist, Milton was a poet, right? So when we are saying a Newton, that means we are talking about scientists. Then we can use an article. But generally, before proper nouns, we shall not use articles. Articles are not used before material nouns. Now what are material nouns? That's a table, right? The table is made of wood. So wood is a material noun, right? This is a ring. The ring is made of gold. So gold is a material noun. So before material nouns, articles are not used. But कोई एक विशेष material noun का अगर बात हो रहा है, तब articles are used. For example, coal is found in India in different places. Coal material noun, नहीं use होगा articles. But the coal of Raniganj is famous. वो कोल जो रानीगंज के कोलियरी से उठता है, वो फेमस है. तो हैव दैट सेंस इन माइंड कि वो जब यूज होगा, देन ओनली द विल बी यूज्ड. जब हम उसको पर्टिकुलराइज कर रहे, विशेषता दे रहे. बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, वी विल नॉट यूज द बिफोर मटेरियल नाउन्स, और वी शैल नॉट यूज ए और एन before material nouns, right? Next one, abstract nouns, health, honesty, kindness, bravery. No, we shall not use. Definitely not. Honesty is the best policy. Kindness is great. Health is wealth. But अगर वो abstract noun के पहले कोई एक adjective है, जैसे कि यहां पे पीसफुल है, एज यू कैन सी पीसफुल इज एन एडजेक्टिव. नाउ व्हाट इज एन एडजेक्टिव? विच टेल्स अस अबाउट द दोष गुण अवस्था ऑफ द नाउन और प्रोनाउन, राइट? सो व्हेन वी आर यूजिंग पीसफुल, विच इज एन एडजेक्टिव, बिफोर द नाउन डेथ, देन वी शैल यूज एन आर्टिकल. जनरली वी शैल नॉट यूज, राइट? ही डाइड अ डेंजरस डेथ, राइट? बट death comes to us all, or rather death comes to all of us, right? तो पहले वाले सेंटेंस में death comes to all of us, we did not use the article. But in the second sentence, why did we use an article? Because उसके पहले हमारे सामने एक adjective है, right? So that is where we use articles. The next one, articles are not used with phrases like kind of, sort of, etc. What kind of flower is this? what species of a mosquito is Anopheles, right? So these cases, kind of, sort of, is species of. In these cases, in interrogative sentences, प्रश्नबोधक वाक्यों में, we shall not use an article, right? I know these are very complicated things. It takes time to remember, but don't worry. Keep the screenshots, see it again and again. It will come down to your mind. The next one, before school, this is very interesting, right? Before school, college, church, hospital, market, prison, we do not use articles. ठीक है, चलेगा. I went to school. But when you are going to that place for another purpose, then you will have to use an article, right? He went to the school to meet the science teacher. तब वो the article use होगा. When you are not going to the school to study, school में लोग किस लिए जाते हैं? Why do people go to school? To study. So if you're going for study to a school, if you're going for medical attention in a hospital, you definitely will not use an article, right? He went to hospital for a medical checkup. But if you're going for a different reason, then in that case, you have to use the article the. He went to the hospital to see his uncle, right? This is very interesting, which I found out, right? If you're going to these places, market, prison, school, college, church, hospital, for the reason जिस कारण से वो बना है, I went to market to buy some food, but I went to the market to meet Mr. Rastogi, the ex-seller. So when you're going to that place for a different reason, other than the primary reason जिसके लिए वो बना है, for which it is made, you will be using an article. Otherwise, no. I went to school. He went to college. They went to church. I went to temple. He went to hospital for medical attention. Mr. Peter went to market to buy some fish. Right? So these are the cases. Before a man or a woman, in the sense of mankind, right? General रूप से जब हम लोग बोलते हैं, मनुष्य, पुरुष, नारी, will not use an article. But if you're talking about, and you're like, and before father, mother, uncle, aunt, baby, when it is our father, our mother, our uncle, our aunt, our baby, we shall not use an article. You can say my father is hungry, but it will not be the father is hungry or our father is hungry, right? In general, when it is your father, your mother, your relative, your aunt, you will not use an article. Man or woman के आगे article नहीं लगेगा, right? When you're talking about man in general, right? For example, man is mortal. हर आदमी जो जन्म लेता है वो मरता है, right? Man and woman must walk side by side. The next one, before home, जब अपने घर का बात हो रहा है, will not use article, right? Go home, stay at home, right? But when it is described by a phrase or a clause, he returned to the home. Phrase और clause भूल जाओ. जब हम उसको particularize कर रहे हैं ना, विशेष identity दे रहे, तब वो बन जाएगा the home, right? He went to the home where he was born. She did not want to return to the home where she was tortured so much. But when you're talking about your home, I went home, not the home. You should stay at home, your home, right? Next one, games and meals. Never say I play the football, I play the cricket. No. Meals, we had the dinner. Wrong. We had dinner, we had lunch. Definitely not before the names of games and meals. We shall use articles. Kabhi nahi hoga, right? Are you keeping the screenshots, people? Great. And the other people only? Great, great. Please keep, do keep, right? Before the names of seasons and festivals. समर के आगे द नहीं लगता, विंटर के आगे द नहीं लगता, क्रिसमस के आगे द नहीं लगता, दिवाली के आगे द नहीं लगता. I celebrate Diwali with my friends, not the Diwali. We enjoy picnics in winter, right? Not like we enjoy picnic in the winter. The summer is the best time to play football. No, summer is the best time to play football, right? Before buildings, parks, squares. Definitely not. Definitely not. I wish to watch a movie. Sorry, this is wrong. I wish to watch a movie at Inox, right? Definitely, definitely not an article will be placed. तो बिल्डिंग के आगे, पार्क्स के आगे, स्क्वायर्स के आगे, स्क्वायर मतलब चौराहा, उसके आगे द नहीं लगेगा, राइट? किंग और क्वीन के आगे द नहीं लगता जब उसका नाम का उल्लेख किया गया है, राइट? आई रेस्पेक्ट किंग अशोका, राइट? बट जब कोई नाम नहीं मेंशन किया गया है, व्हेन नो नेम इज मेंशन्ड, देन डेफिनेटली आर्टिकल लगेगा. The queen is coming. The king is here. But I respect King Ashoka. Right? I respect King Chandragupta. I respect Chandragupta Maurya. King Chandragupta Maurya. Right? So, when you are talking about the word king along with the name of the king, to the nahi lagega. But when you are talking about general king, या वो king, लेकिन नाम नहीं mention है, where the name is not mentioned, then the definitely lagega, right? We'll not talk about transitive verbs right now over here. So I guess you have understood this a little bit, children. Hopefully, have you understood this a little bit? Thank you very much. Angel is here. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Oh, I guess Angel was that. That was Angel, right? Okay. Angel is definitely there, right? So we are talking about something, as this will be for my communication students, the personality week, the personality months. These 2 months will be the personality months. So this is something fresh for you, a summer look, right? Is this attractive? Yeah, it's the spring theme, but looking at the right side, it's the autumn theme also, isn't it? You see this particular leaf, it's half rotten, it's like autumn. So I wanted something bright and special for this summer season, right? Traits of an attractive personality. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it starts with this: forgive people. हमको वेस्ट ही नहीं करना है टाइम. आई डोंट नीड टू वेस्ट टाइम ऑन थिंकिंग अबाउट व्हाट ही डिड टू मी एंड व्हाट शी डिड टू मी. फॉरगिव देम, राइट? लेट देम लिव देयर ओन लाइफ. जा सिमरन जी ले अपना जिंदगी. Take care of your health, proper food, exercise and managing your expenses well, absolutely important. Some people exercise the body. I also do a little bit by walking here and there, but I exercise my brain. Give surprises to your people. Dekhna how your life changes when you give chota mota gifts to people from time to time. Little gifts which do not cost much, right? But the love and affection can be seen with the small things that you give to people. Smallest things, it changes your life. Do something nice to a stranger. I try to make sure that every single day I do something nice for a stranger. I met 3 old ladies today at different places and did small things for them. And the smiles and the blessings that they give me as a result of that, and gave it to my daughter as well. When my son is there, they gave it to him also. You feel that, it's not that I have done something. It's something like I have got something. When they smile at you and say nice things for you, when they say that, may God bless you, and you are a nice person, which probably I'm not, but that's a different story. But the smile that they give you makes you feel that it's not I have done something, but it's I should be thankful to the lady or the person whom I'm helping, because she has given me the opportunity to help. Staying calm when somebody yells at you. कोई आपके ऊपर चिल्ला रहा है, stay calm, right? And it stops. It's not that you're weak, but stay calm. Learning from people who are smarter than you, and let not your ego interfere. Learn from everybody. I always say something that I have never seen a person who is better than me in one way or the other. इस दुनिया में हर एक व्यक्ति आपसे कुछ ना कुछ क्षेत्र में बेहतर है, and it's always important to learn from them, right? Saying thank you when somebody helps you, when somebody is not helping you also. A shopkeeper, right? A filler at the petrol station, right? At the fuel station, fuel pump, and take immense pleasure at the simple things. For example, I'll tell you what, listen to this very carefully, right? I had to make around 2 PowerPoints for a program that we are coming up with, and I was immensely busy throughout the day because I had 2 classes prior to this. I guess some of the people are there today itself. But the moment I sit here, the moment I reach there to my institute, and the moment I sit here, I get a lot of joy. Just now, a few minutes ago, my father was telling me that why do you keep classes on Sundays? I said that this is my vacation. So when you love your job in a way that it is your vacation, why the hell would you need a vacation, right? Love the things, the simple things that life offers. In a normal Sunday, I would be sitting at home, meeting these 5 people, right? Doing something on the net, right? Creating things. But today, I know in the virtual media, I'm meeting all of you, talking to all of you. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this, pleasing, joyful, exciting? Absolutely so. Connect with people deeply and keep promises. That's why I believe that the most interesting book or books in this world are people. Nothing less, nothing more. The next one, see this very carefully. Thoughtful and warm affection. If you say you love people, do love people and love people. It will make your life beautiful. Jealousy is something that is stupid. Hatred is something that is stupid. Love people, and if you are not happy with somebody, stay apart. Walk out, walk off. But for the other people, give them warm affection, give importance to the others. The guru or the god of communication classes in the world, Dale Carnegie, said this in 1919, that if you want to become a superstar, give importance to people. Today, every single day, at the end of the class, somebody of my classes at my institute, somebody has to ask me a question about something or the other. That is because I give importance to them. Is this a quality? No. It's a normal thing which everybody should do. Respect the opinion of others. Whenever I create something, I send it to my brother. Actually, he's my brother-in-law. I call him my brother. He gives me he gives me those honest criticisms. I take the criticisms from my son as well. Sometimes when I am typing, my students also tell me, sir, this is this, right? When you're typing fast. So I respect the opinions of others. ये जो चौथा point है ना, ability to carry the dress. Even if you're wearing a Christian Dior, even if you're wearing a Manish Malhotra, even if you're wearing a Sabyasachi, it doesn't count until and unless you have the ability to carry the dress. Wearing the dress is half the thing. Ability to carry the dress is half, the rest of the half. It's very important to carry the dress. Faith in the ability of oneself. Yes, I can do it. And it's not a decision. It's not a kind of a thing that you are guessing. It's a decision. You already ho chuka hai that I will do it. It's just the time that is required. When you have set your goals on something, Say for an example, somebody has set his goals on becoming a civil servant. सोच लो, हो गया है, मेरे को जस्ट वो तैयारी करना है और क्लिक करना है. That's it. That's the way things move. Living a happy life in a happy home. Make sure that you have a happy home. Otherwise, you will never have a professionally great life. You will have a successful life, so to say. You can earn money, but you will not have a happy professional life. ये जो second point है ना, this second point is the goddamn most important thing, one of the most important things in life. Being busy with oneself. एक बात I always tell the students of communication and I repeat it to you for you today. Listen to me very carefully. If you want to make a living, अगर जिंदगी जीना चाहते हो, work for an organization. And if you want to strike a jackpot, work on yourself. Somebody said this. This is not my quotation. But I thought that this is a super quotation. The next one, another very important one, which I always use in my communication classes. उस बारे में चिंता करो जिन चीजों को आप कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं. After the examination, for the sake of the God in heaven, don't think about the results. You cannot control the results. But what you can control, till the examination comes, you can control your efforts, your planning, your execution, the way you write. That is why I say enjoy your examinations. Ability to crack a joke at oneself. I always tell I am a fat man. I always say that, I am very disorganized in life. So I am able to crack a joke at myself. Do crack a joke. बाकियों को चांस ही नहीं मिलेगा. चांस ही नहीं मिलेगा तुम्हारा मजाक उड़ाने का. कोई सवाल ही नहीं उठता. और जब वो मजाक उड़ाएंगे ना, उनको ही मजा नहीं आएगा. When they will make fun of you, they will not get fun out of it. It's you who will get the fun out of it. Right? That's the fun of the thing. Create magic, because magic can be created by normal people like you and me. Create magic and be the better version of you every single day. As you brush your teeth every single day in the morning, you should be able to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, yesterday was a great day. And when I was brushing my teeth yesterday morning and when I am brushing my teeth today morning, we are two different people. The last one was A, this is A plus B. The last one was X, this is X plus Y. Be the better version of you every single day and create something. Be busy with yourself. Don't, bug yourself, bother yourself with the things that you cannot control. Mr. Sharma ने मेरे बारे में ये बोला. तुमको क्या फर्क पड़ता है? और अगर फर्क पड़ता है तो मिस्टर शर्मा सफल है. Right? Manu, I'm not talking about you. Somebody, like, say for an example, Peter ने मेरे बारे में उसको कहा है. So how does that bother you? Until and unless it comes to you, how does it bother you? Until and unless there's a punch on your face, how does it bother you? कहने दो. The more successful you become, people will talk about that. और भी मजे की बात है. How can you be peace with Mr. Sharma ने मेरे बारे में ये कहा. Understand Mr. Sharma. शायद उन्होंने ना टाइम नहीं है उनके पास, बहुत टाइम है उनके पास रादर, इसलिए उन्होंने कह दिया होगा ना मिस्टर शर्मा ने. चलो जाने दो मिस्टर शर्मा. गॉड ब्लेस यू. स्टे एट पीस, बिकॉज दैट इज समथिंग यू कैन नॉट कंट्रोल. Be concerned with the things that you can control. If you want to make a living, work for others, boys and girls. Remember this in your life. ये स्क्रीनशॉट रख लो और इसको ध्यान से रख लो और अपने पास रखो, चाहे इसको अपना वॉलपेपर बना लो. इफ यू वांट टू मेक अ लिविंग, अगर नॉर्मल जिंदगी जीना चाहते हो, दूसरों के लिए काम करो. और अगर जैकपॉट मारना चाहते हो, अपने ऊपर काम करो. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट अ जैकपॉट विच विल गिव यू लॉट ऑफ मनी एंड फेम, क्योंकि सक्सेसफुल तो हम आपके कौन का डॉगी भी था. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट बीइंग अ सुपरस्टार, being a superhero, being a superhuman being in the small world that you live in. It's all about quality, not about fame, not about money, not about that kind of success, but the success of creating what? Creating magic every single day. Right? So these are the things that are important. The best teachers in life, you know what are the best teachers in life? I always tell my communication students, nature and your ears. They're not your eyes, they are your ears. Because seeing is half believing, but listening is a different thing. When you have good ears, you will be able to find out the truth and the falsehood in the words of the people. Read books, dream, have big dreams. Big, the biggest dreams. Don't have small dreams. A million people have small dreams. अगर आप 100 का टारगेट करेंगे ना तो 95 तक पहुंचेंगे. अगर 80 का टारगेट करें तो 75 में अटक जाएंगे. तो क्यों नहीं 100 का टारगेट करें? Why not? So have big dreams. Read books. A successful person will always read books. Always. आज तो मोबाइल आ गया. PDF ड्राइव. सुन लो मेरा बात. Listen to me. PDF ड्राइव इंटरनेट आर्काइव. सर्च करो, डाउनलोड करो, EPUB में, PDF में पढ़ो. फ्री बुक्स आर अवेलेबल इन दिस वर्ल्ड. And most important is that for at least 2 minutes a day, talk to yourself and listen to a person who can speak. For example, right now you're listening to me. चाहे कुछ सीखो ना सीखो, if you're listening to me properly with all your attention, all your concentration, all your interest, you will learn the way how you should speak, right? So talk to yourself, read books, and be immensely proud of yourself. Believe you are the best of your class. I mean class matlab class 8A, 9B, 11D wo nahi. In your category, you are the best. Be very, very proud of yourself. Yes, I am the best and I am proud of myself under any circumstances. And always believe that you and nothing else, no abracadabra hocus poo, no magic wand gili gili appa, you are magic. There is nobody apart from you who is magic but you. Nothing else, nothing more. इतना देर मैं बकबक कर रहा था, शायद आप लोगों को समझ में आया. Was it good? I expected more people today. There are only 29, 30, 35 people around. I expected more people to drop in today. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's not about the quantity that matters. It's about the quality that matters. Isn't it so? Yeah, Angel. Absolutely. That's where the, somebody asked me yesterday that what is the difference between contentment and complacency. Complacency is where you stop. Contentment doesn't matter. There should be that 5% area of improvement. But contentment should not come into your life. Right? You should never be santusht with life. Never ever. Right? So being human is a satisfying thing. Getting a human birth is a satisfying thing. That does not mean that you should not search for better things in life. So that's the transition from yes, I am satisfied because I've got a human birth to I shall become a superhuman, and that is where I'll be half satisfied because the sky is definitely not the limit as long as the universe is waiting there for us. Am I understood? Any questions regarding this session? I hope that it was good and I hope that you have taken down the screenshots. Article wala na main wapas karaunga, right? I'll do it all over again. I shall do it all over again. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Don't worry. Articles are very much needed. हम लोग ना अक्सर बोल देते हैं, right? the Miss Chobe is not helping me, right? In native non-native English. We are non-native English speakers. The English are the only native English speakers. So it's very important to know where to use articles and when not to use articles. Both the PDFs are there on your mobiles, right? Class 10 has not yet gone. The present class 10, right? We are in a situation where we already have class 10 and a class 10 that is about to leave. So the present class 10, the fresh class 10, you will definitely get this, but when the time comes after I present it in the offline class. Thank you very much, students, and I take this opportunity to thank everybody on Facebook who is watching this. God bless you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.